Dear students, now let us start with the concept exception handling. First, we should know about the what do you mean by exception. An exception is an abnormal condition that is going to arise in the piece of code in the program here, or you can call it as exception is a fault that may going to arise during the execution of the program here. Okay, by definition you can write an exception is an abnormal condition that arises in a code sequence at runtime. That is, an exception is a runtime error. Okay, uh, it is a problem that arises during the execution of the program here. During compilation we are not going to have the exceptions are the errors which are going to arise during the execution of the program here. For example, user enter invalid data and file not found no exception. These are all the some of the examples we'll see with an example in the further topics. Now let us see the what do you mean by exception handling. Exception handling is the process that is going to maintain the normal flow of execution of the program here. Exception handling errors during the execution of a program is known as the exception handling. Exception handling is a task to maintain normal flow of a program. Exception handling does not mean referring to an exception, rather defining alternative way to continue the rest of the program normally. So that in this case we know that what do you mean by exception and what do you mean by exception handling. In your examination he may ask the question what do you mean by exception or what do you mean by exception handling. For one more question is there, what is exception? An exception is an abnormal condition that is going to arise in the piece of code during the execution of the program. What is exception handling? Exception handling is a process by which we are going to maintain the normal flow of a program. Now let us see the what are the types of the exception here. All the exception types are subclasses of the built-in class that is throwable. Throwable is the parent class under which we are going to have the exception subclasses. Okay, here there are many two types in this hierarchy. Throwable is the parent class, exception and the error are the subclasses here. Under exception subclass again we are going to have the many types of runtime exceptions. Okay, exceptions means what here? Errors can be handled during the execution of the program here. Okay, here again we are going to have one more here, that is the error subclass. Okay, these are not handled, these are compile time mistakes here. Here you see he has given some of the examples of the runtime exceptions. We know that exceptions are the runtime errors. So that number format exception, interrupt exception, IO exception, SQL exception, array index out of bound exceptions. We will see all these exceptions with an example. Here you see the next thing is very important in view of your examination. Okay, in examination he may ask the question as what do you mean by exception? Explain with an example. Okay, or what do you mean by exception handling? Explain with an example. Exception handling is a process by which we are going to maintain the normal flow of a program. Okay, we are going to handle the exceptions which are going to arise during the execution by 5 keywords. Java exception handling is managed by 5 keywords. Those are try, catch, throw, throws, and finally. Okay, try, catch, these are very important things here in order to maintain the exception. Program statements that you want to monitor for exceptions are contained within a try block. If an exception occurs within the try block, it is thrown here. The thing is that the programming statements which may get an exception, okay, those statements we have to write in the try block. Okay, the programming statements we have to write in the try block that is going to monitor for the exceptions. And next thing is what a catch block. The exception which has occurred in the try block is handled by the catch block. Okay, the next thing is it sometimes we are going to generate the exceptions manually. There are some situations are then we have to create the exception manually, that is going to be handled by the keyword throw keyword. How to handle the or how to create the exceptions manually, that is going to be handled by the throw keyword. Very important here. Explain throw keyword with an example. That is a question for 5 marks question. Okay, any exception that is thrown out of a method must be specified, such as throws keyword here. Okay, the exceptions which are thrown outside of a method, that is going to be handled, that is going to be monitored by the keyword throws keyword. Yes, then next thing is finally, any code absolutely must be executed after a try block completes is put in a finally block. Yes, the thing is that whatever we are going to write the code in the final block, that is going to be executed irrespective of any exceptions. Yes, these are all very important for your examination point of view. Explain, try, catch, throw, throws, and finally. Okay, and sometimes he may ask what is exception handling. Explain, try, catch block with an example. Here you see this is an example. Okay, general form of the exception, that is a try catch block. Okay, you see here try is there. In the try block we are going to write the code which is a monitor for any errors. After that immediately we are having the catch block that is going to catch the exception which has occurred in the try block. Then after try catch block we are going to have the finally block. The finally block is going to execute irrespective of any exceptions which has occurred in the try block. Next thing is a next we'll continue within the next video.